Hello ladies, it's me again. Today we've been joined by Buddha and the plant because last time was a little boring. And I kind of have third world accommodations right now while I'm transitioning into my new home, so this is an attempt to make it very entertaining for you. Okay, so today's tutorial is about creating the Marilyn Monroe look, a little more modern, those bouncy curls that stay all day and without it using any product. And so by saying that, I guess the most important thing I've learned is that doing these curls and making them last longer is about using no products. I find that products do weigh your hair down. The best tip that I can share is that wash your hair at night, go to bed with your wet hair, let it air dry. By laying down, your hair goes up, it dries with your roots lifted. So this is what my hair does air dried and when I've gone to sleep. It's about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, so it's kind of weighed down a little bit, which is really good. I got a text. But this is a great way to start. So we can turn this into something a little more glamorous or flirty or whatever. So as while it's wet, I'll dry it off as much as possible and I'll spray a little argan oil treatment. And I got this at Whole Foods. It's 100% Moroccan argan oil. Instant shine, smooth, and it's a really, really light mist. You don't want to overdo it. I put it on the ends and in my hair and comb it through and then hit the sack. And when I wake up, I'm ready to do the styling part. So part it how you want and then split it off. Now I am so poorly prepared for this video, but that's usually how my mornings are anyways. But what I want to do is start with this section here. I'm going to go as long as possible. So what I do is I grab a section no bigger than this. I have a curling iron, basic, got it at CVS years ago. It's Conair that has a super hot setting, whatever, and it is, this is I'm really sorry, it's like 3/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch, but it's definitely under an inch, so that way you can create tighter curves. So what I do is I start in the middle of the hair and I twist up, or twist under, right? So all the rest of the hair that wasn't in the middle is hanging out, right? So that way I can get this curl really tight up against my head. Now what I'm going to do, so I've been talking for what, like 5 or 6 seconds? Touch it. It's getting hot because I have a little bit of hair in there. As I squeeze slightly and start threading the hair through. Then I sit there another 5 or 6 seconds. And then I press the ends in there just for a little bit. Let it go. And there's that first curl. So when you let it go, they kind of separate, but they're bouncy, they're light. And I promise you, these curls stay for 2 days. Tomorrow, I will still have really cute curly hair. It'll definitely last throughout the entire day. And it's because they're now trained to stay there, and I don't have any product in it that's weighing them down and pulling them out. Okay, so then I grab another piece and repeat, leaving all that hair out. 1, 2, 3. And you will get better and better at this. So by threading the hair through, you are going to be heating every part of the strand, as opposed to starting from the bottom and rolling up, where you're heating the ends, burning the ends, and then this part is getting really little heat. That's a completely different style for like long hair. When you want that loose curl that's curlier at the ends, that's good for that. But when you want high lifted curls, this is the way to do it. You see how they just automatically fall like that? And at the end, we'll go through, we'll separate them, and you'll get good hair. So I'm gonna skip the back really quick. I hope this makes sense. I'm gonna pull out another chunk. And repeat. Here. Ugh. It's so weird to do it like this. Usually I'm in a mirror. So, you kind of get the trick. This is it. This is absolutely it. You work your way up in layers, and then you work your way up the back. And then the same thing on this side. Oh shoot. So if anything ever slips out, you can just start right back over and start threading through. And the trick is not to stay so much on the ends because you don't want to burn those ends. Like, you want cool styled hair, but not at the cost of having fried hair. It's not worth it. And then there's that curl, right? Can you start to see how these are going to be really cute and flirty and whatever? God, this is so weird to do without a mirror. Okay, again. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call my friend. I'm going to ask him how you speed up this video so you don't have to watch me do this in real time. You can just watch the really sped up version and the slowed down sped up version. How about that? I guess that's a little bit of TMI. It's already starting to look cute. And this is really, really quick. So this video has been going for 6 minutes. And that's it. Flip. Find a strand. It hasn't been curled. The cool thing is, when you're digging around your hair, especially in the back, you can feel the curl, which curls have been done, and pull out these little loose strands. Let me tighten up against my head here. I hope I'm not going too fast. I'm driving myself crazy. Curling your hair is always best with a glass of wine, I find, and when your makeup's already done. So that way you can see like the whole picture evolve, and then everything's always better with a glass of wine. You know what I mean? The front ones are always my favorite. I will warn you that when you get done, you're going to have a lot of volume. They're going to be really tight curves, but that's great, right? Because the tighter you have it at the beginning, as they start to, that gives it a lot of wiggle room to loosen up so that they'll last a lot longer. So don't be scared if they end up looking more like Shirlene Temple, because they will soon lay into more of a Marilyn loose, romantic curl. And sometimes it's good to guide that little piece of hair down, bring the curling iron back down, and you'll find yourself fluffing your hair all day long. Just pull those curls up, pull them out. And you know what? A little light mist of hairspray is never going to hurt. So remember when I said you can dig out those strands that haven't been touched? So for example, that's one, right? Pull straight up. Curl it up so that's loose. So we started in the middle, tightened the curling iron all the way down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. And loosen up. So you're starting to see how that's taking shape. And this is going so fast. And it really shouldn't take you any longer than this. So, if you work from the bottom up, it's a lot better than working from the top down. That way you can kind of control the shape of your curls too. You saw from the middle of my crown back, I took my curling iron and I kind of faced it backwards, right? That way I get a lot of weight back here and I don't get so much weight here. So my hair grows heavy here, as most people's do, and then I'm still growing my hair out from that awkward phase from when I had the pixie hairdo, so I have shorter bangs and they're kind of bulkier than the rest of my hair. I'm almost out of that phase and that makes me happy. There's that one. Pull this out. And sometimes I like to sneak in like really skinny strands in there when you're all done and you've gone around your entire head. You can pull out some little skinny strands, recurl them, tighten them up a little bit. I like to take these little highlighted ones and kind of make them stand out. You could leave this straight. Whoops. See, there's that same mistake that I always make. You pull it too tight. There you go. I like that bouncy curl everywhere. See, I already feel like I look cuter over here. What the heck is this? What is that? Although I'll go to the store like that, whatever. So I promise you, these curls are gonna stay forever. Throughout the day. Just lift, lift. If you do use any products, again, like I said, make sure they're really, really, really lightweight. You don't even need it. That raw hair, like it kind of feels like virgin hair, just holds really so much better. I'll tell you, like, I use Head and Shoulders, the shampoo and conditioner in one. I let my hair air dry. As a matter of fact, I moved to Atlanta in October. It's now April. And I left my curling iron, my flat iron, and my hair dryer. Not my curling iron, sorry, just my hair dryer and my flat iron in Florida. And I just came back from Florida. I just got it back, okay? So I have literally been going around with hair like this, just air dried. My hair is so healthy. It's not all fried. Everything. Okay, so this to me is scary, but when it's all done, it's gonna look so cute. So let me then start on the back. And what I do is the same thing I did before. Split it in half, pull all the curls forward, fish out strands that have not been touched. I like. Oh, this is so much easier. It's going to be so much easier for you guys when you have your own mirror. When you're doing it into a camera, everything's a little backwards. So let me concentrate here. And grab these strands. So if you're doing the bottom half of your hair in the back, and then you're splitting it in half and going each way. So you can pull the curls out this way too. Creates a lot of fullness in the back and frames the rest of your face really well. If you like that big, like, Whitney Houston hair, which I do, I wish I was black and I wish I had an afro, and that's it. Don't judge me. Oh, they're so pretty. And I'm just gonna go by feeling. Sometimes when you get to the shorter hairs in the back, you know, like, don't try to sweat doing that same technique, just curl them under and in. And if it's extra short, like you have that high-low haircut, you can just kind of flip them out too. So that way it creates a little carrying case for the rest of your curls. Yeah. I love taking pictures with this kind of hair. It's just so sassy. You get that one eye hidden. You get that loose curl. Just can't really go wrong. I think I need more friends. Okay, see how those straight ones just kind of stand out? So now I'm like on top of this layer here. Down. So it's 15 minutes and I've done half this hair. And I think the rest will go by quicker. Moving on to this side. Prepare my next hair. Hey, excuse my armpit. I'm shaved. Oh well. I've seen worse things. I was at the bar the other day. The bartender was putting away wine glasses right in front of me, and it was like she was proud of it. She was wearing a tank top. And let me tell you, she had a bush. And I think she was doing it on purpose. So I was trying really, really hard to compose myself, but I almost died laughing. I was like, girls are weird. I don't know what that was trying to prove. Do you like it? Okay, so you see these down here? These are pretty much the last ones I do. So once all the curls are formed in there, you start pulling out these little like strings that maybe didn't get caught in the iron. And you just grab it, pull it under, guard your ear. Lift them right up. Alright, the top part of my hair. Grab that and make some curls. So my goal now is to grow my hair to here, because that is the one thing I have not had in my entire life, and I want it because I want to have the like fairy tale kind of loose curled hair. Something about taking naked pictures with your hair covering your boobs, I think that's hot. So far, this is as long as my makeup tutorial. So if you do this full-on glam look, follow the makeup tutorial, and do your hair like this, that's 40 minutes. I don't think that that's bad. I don't think that's bad. Especially if you're the kind of person that likes to take your time getting ready. Which I do. I like to make it a production. Ooh, you're taking me out? Alright. Give me an hour. Not really though. Like, I kind of do pride myself on being the chick at get ready in 10 minutes too. But when we're going out, like date night out, I love to do this. Now, split this in half. Alligator clip, your best friend. Get some. Now, if you don't like hair in your face, do the same technique and go the opposite way or curl under and out. Right? I like it in my face. But like sometimes I don't like it on this side, maybe heavier on this side, so I'll go like this. I'm going to do these ones down. So you just kind of control the direction that the hair goes. Do you love? Isn't adorable? Could have spent more time on that one. Who says you need to go to a salon? And I say that with a pure heart to all my hairstylist friends out there. Not trying to take your business. If your business was free, or if you lived close to me, that would be awesome. I need a hair dye. I would love to have lots of highlight. Like, I almost kind of want to go platinum blonde. I wonder who texted me. I don't have any friends. I thought that would be texting me this hour. Or I'm supposed to be at work. So if you have like natural highlights from the sun, or even like even if you have salon done highlights, these curls are so awesome. They tend to pull out, if you have highlighted tips, they tend to pull out that color, and it's just so pretty. I am almost done here, as you can tell. I have a couple straight pieces I can feel in the back here, maybe 2 or 3 more, maybe 4. Yeah, I have a whole side to do. And then I'll show you. But this seemed to go by pretty fast, right? I'm not sitting here lollygagging. Straight ones here. Pull those up. It's one of those ones I was talking about that sneaks out of the iron. Grab it. Okay. Voila. I'm good for the day. What do you think? 4? Or before, as you saw, and after. This is what you do. Just pull them out. Separate them. Take your hands in there. Comb them. Whatever. And go have fun. Thank you for watching. And let me know if there's anything else that you want to see. And I look forward to hearing from you. Leave me your comments. And I am so happy to do these videos for you. So if you enjoy them, just let me know. Ciao.